So, which one should you buy? So let's start with the one that you probably shouldn't buy, the HTC Vive Cosmos. Now, this isn't a completely terrible headset. There are just better alternatives that are either cheaper, do something functionally better, or are largely in the same kind of price point and offer a much better experience. The headset had an extremely troubled launch. It was plagued with problems with its inside-out tracking system, people putting dots on walls, and whilst this has got better through some software releases, it's still not trouble-free today. They do an elite version which makes use of the Steam VR Lighthouse tracking system, but given it's around the $900, £900 mark, and for literally single digits more currency, you can get yourself the Valve Index, and it compromises with a version 1.0 Lighthouse, the original Vive controllers, which are not great, and a refresh rate that maxes out at 90 Hz. Frankly, you'd be better off with the Valve Index. It does have one trick up its sleeve. It does provide a fairly reasonable PC tethering via a wireless adapter, but frankly, given all the other shortcomings and compromises, it's still probably not worth it. Secondly, the best value for money PC tethered experience, and this is the Oculus Rift-S. Now, a number of you might be surprised to see this on our list. Why not just go for an Oculus Quest 2, I hear you cry? And whilst you can tether that to a PC, there are compromises in doing it, including compressed and streamed video with artifacting, increased latency, and my experience with the Quest 2 tethered to a PC is something just feels slightly off. The Rift-S, on the other hand, has got a native DisplayPort connection, a solid 80 Hz refresh rate, and its inside-out tracking is absolutely first class. This is an economical but with no compromises way of accessing PC-based VR experience, with obviously great integration into the Oculus environment, but also seamless integration into the Steam environment. Thirdly, the best mobile and wireless platform is, of course, the Quest 2. A surprising release given that the original Quest only came out a year ago. It's got a nice bump in its display resolution, as well as an experimental 90 Hz mode, a Zapier processor which really does give you an visibly and objectively better experience, and it really does represent great value for money at only $299, 299 UK pounds. Add in PC-based VR tethering, albeit with some compromises, a really impressive library of games, and you've got a very capable offering within the Quest 2. And our honourable mention is the HP Reverb G2. Now, this headset's not out, so I can't give you objective advice on this, but its predecessor was an extremely capable and popular device, and this headset has got the highest resolution of the entire bunch, 2160 by 2160 per eye. That's over 9.5 million individual pixels, way higher than 4K display. So you're gonna need some significant PC horsepower to drive this. It also includes an improved camera system over the stock Windows mixed reality system, as well as improved controllers as well. They've partnered with Valve, so you see very similar over-ear headphone speakers that you see on the Valve Index, and at launch it's going to have exclusive access to the VR version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm really genuinely excited about this headset launch. It's definitely one to watch, but you will need a pretty beefy PC in order to be able to drive it properly. Lastly, the best PC-based VR experience, the Valve Index. super fast, lightning speed on 144Hz displays, which really does make a big difference to the experience. It's got slightly lower resolution panels than some of the other headsets in this video, but they do a very capable job of providing bright, clear images that are largely free of screen door effect. It's got a brilliant manual IPD adjustment slider on the bottom that works really well, and it has, without a doubt, the best in class audio. Crisp, clear, boomy in the bass, and the directionality really is top notch. The comfort and build are absolutely spot on, and it uses the ultra precise Steam VR tracking system with the version 2 lighthouses. The index controllers are legendary with individual finger tracking as well as a pressure detection on the controllers themselves, and I've used a lot of headsets. Whenever I'm connecting to my PC, the Valve Index is my go-to headset every time. Throw in a free copy of Half-Life Alyx, which is simply the best VR PC-based game that you can play right now, and you have a best-in-class, best possible VR experience you can be having at home today. So there we go, guys. That's my roundup of the VR headsets you should be buying right now. As always, I hope you're really well wherever in the world you are. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.